Hello, I hope all is well. So, when I first fully made the switch from RuneScape 3 back to Old School, I never really took the time needed to build an effective main account. I was focused first on my 60 attack 1 defense pure and then later on my 10 HP Iron Man PKing account. I really wanted to get back into building a respectable main, and that started with getting some of the elite diaries done. First up was Wilderness for noted Dragonbone drops in the Wilderness. This is a really nostalgic thing for me, killing green dragons. I remember becoming a member back in 2005, and the first high risk, high reward thing to me was killing green dragons. And that is because coming from free to play, killing moss giants on Crandor was like 30k an hour, and then all of a sudden I get like 300k per hour from green dragons. It was just an amazing experience at the time. The noted Dragon Bones combined with the 1 in 64 drop rate of hard clues while wearing the Ring of Wealth imbued make this a pretty interesting moneymaker. And if you watch my video from about a month ago where I spent 100 mil on impling jars for hard clues, you'll know how much I enjoy doing clues and really hold out hope for that valuable drop. So I was really interested to see how much money I could make between the hides, bones, and the loot I would get off of the clues. So one of the kind of minor problems I did run into up here was PKers, but mainly they look like people who are here to kind of kill bots or gold farmers, so they're like level 100s in rag gear, and with my gear and a bunch of brews and restores, I wasn't too worried about them. I'll usually just continue killing the dragons and ask them kindly to not. I even had one guy apologize, it was pretty funny. But overall, I would say it took me about 10 to 12 minutes to fill up my looting bag with hides and then other ancillary items like ensouled heads and rune daggers. I couldn't bring myself to leave the hides on the ground because I'm poor, so it was nice to be able to pick up the hides. There's a 140k between the looting bag and the inventory in about 12 minutes. So the other problem I ran into was the Venezuelan gold farmers with their cannons. So I left my 60 or attack 78 combat pure up there to kill them, and it was pretty cool because I would get them to leave so I'd have the world to myself and I could kill them more efficiently, and I would also get about 100k every time I killed one, so it wasn't much, but it made up for the lost time killing the green dragon. So overall it was a win-win for me. Now time for my favorite part. I got 8 clues in 500 kills, so that's pretty much right on drop rate. Not so much so far. Rune Gold Helm would have killed for that about 15 years ago. Now it's unfortunately not worth much. Same with the Rune Trim Kite Shield. That is a nice clue though. 1 mil Zamorak D'hide Boots. And then nothing else very good on the rest, but overall that was pretty good. I got 1.9 mil from the 8 clues, so that definitely made them worth doing. It takes me on average about 10 to 12 minutes to do a clue scroll, so I don't think that's too bad. So looking at the price check from everything else from the dragons, that's about 2.2 mil in about 3.5 hours, so that's a little under 700k per hour plus about 2 clue scrolls per hour. So overall, I think that's not too bad, but the Wilderness Elite Diary is a pretty high requirement for that. I'm pretty happy with it overall. I do hope you found this video somewhat interesting, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.